My junior year in high school, I was favored to win and ended up taking sixth at states. After that year, I doubled down on my training. I trained multiple times a day for the entire year, competed at some big tournaments, and then my following senior year, ended up pinning everyone in the first period, all the way through the season, all the way up to the state finals. I ended up traveling down to Virginia Beach like I do each year for the national tournament, where I had goals of being an All-American. I ended up making it to the blood round, and in that match, I ended up losing because I couldn't get off bottom. I was super upset, walked off the mat crying, thinking over, why did I lose? I put so much effort in. I trained so hard this offseason. I trained harder than everybody else. That's what I was thinking in my mind. And immediately I go to an open mat in the gym, and I'm just doing stand-ups after stand-ups for 15 minutes straight, just really upset about that loss. But now looking back on it, yeah, I didn't accomplish maybe my goals of being an All-American that year, but I went from sixth in the state, having a lot of competitive matches that year, to dominating my competition my senior year. So sometimes, even though you didn't accomplish your goals, right now reflect back on your past season. Did you win more matches? Did you place higher than you did before? Were you JV last year and now you're varsity? And then you got to evaluate what you need to do this following year to actually accomplish those dreams that you had. The next day after I lost nationals, I was on the mat doing double sessions, putting in the work, and I kept making improvements. Ended up going on to be ranked number 12 in the country in D1, becoming a multiple-time national qualifier. So if you didn't accomplish your goals, now is not the time to take a couple months off, because I promise you, everyone that did accomplish their goals is fired up and they're back on the mats the next day. They're training for the next thing. So if you have any hopes of catching those kids who did win states, who did All-American, who didn't win nationals, why would you take a couple months off and fall further behind than those kids? Get excited to train harder, to improve on your mistakes, and to win more.